como si jugara Twitter. Te prefiero y eso que me encanta como te viste. Yo lo debo, no quiero, puede que te después te pongo la refa de ritmo de triste. Ay, quieres, ay, yo sé, me
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
For the Denver Nuggets, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
They kick it out to Green. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Iguodala. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Garnett. Up and in on the layup.
Now Donovan Mitchell on time and on target. Pretty pass.
Pass to Smith. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Bane. Smith outside. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. And Bol pulls it down. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
That's good by Mitchell.
Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Back to Bane from the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
That's his second personal foul.
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Green. Mitchell outside. Garnett the screen. It's Garnett on the wing. Back to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. A rebound by the Nets.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Smith.
Jalen Smith.
The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Boy, big-time confidence from Jalen Smith. This guy will not back down.
Now Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Pass to Garnett. And Garnett with the slam.
Well, posterizing defenders for over 2 decades now, Garnett. Yeah, he can still do this.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And the Nets making a change here. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. Here's Simmons, and there's the drive, and they pick up 2.
Staying strong through the contact. Ben Simmons doesn't back off.
And so Green will bring it up for Denver. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Garnett wide open. And again, Denver with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Bane. Here's Simmons. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Boy, Ben Simmons, because of his size, inside, he is a dangerous force.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Green. Back to Mitchell. Garnett left side. Shot clock at 5. And it's denied. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Then Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
Here's Green. Kicks it out to Garnett. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Achua. Here's Simmons. Pass to Brooks. Back to Simmons. Timeout called, the Nets.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Seven seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Kevin Garnett with the steal. It's all tied in Denver. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The Nets, 12.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Nuggets out here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along? Oh, my goodness. What a target. 6'11", long arms. Ben Simmons, make your teammate look great.
Outside, ball. Back to Reed. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Nets. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Now we've seen this before. The aggressive take by SGA. Love to see him in attack mode.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Brooklyn.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
You know, there's no denying the talents of LaMelo Ball, Doris. Could this be what we see from guards in the future?
Well, we know what he brings, LaMelo, Kevin, and that's a blend of size and skill. He is a magician with the basketball in the open floor. The handle is tight. The shooting is getting better. We have to see this young man develop.
Plays it in off the breakaway. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander at length has anticipation, makes a defensive play, and turns it into offense.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Floats one. Simmons can't get it to go. And it's Ball penetrating. Got a hand on it.
Sometimes teams are not afraid to take it straight at Hachimura. He sends it back on that opportunity.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. And Brooklyn making a change here. The Nuggets trailed by 6. Here's Green. Kicks it out to Garnett. The Nuggets with another miss. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, for the most part, they've taken care of the ball. I mean, that's one of the few mistakes they've made in what has been a good half.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Payne. Nets passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hachimura. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, and one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
A kick out to Payne. Back to Smith. Fires the 3. And the Nets miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Bol. Hasn't made one yet. Outside, Green. Garnett, the screen. Green with the ball. And Hachimura picks him up defensively. They get it back. Iguodala outside. And the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We've got 1:18 left now here in the second. Pass to Mitchell. Over in the corner, Green. Here's Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Ball. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And Bol sends it back. And now the Nuggets fast break.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Iguodala outside. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Iguodala's got his first points in this one.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Hachimura. Gets to the corner and buries it. Hachimura's got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Iguodala outside. A three-pointer is right on target. Iguodala's got the lead up to 5 now for Denver.
We know Andre Iguodala has proven himself a capable three-point shooter. You've got to show him a measure of respect.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 5. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Now, here's Watson. Gilgeous-Alexander comes with the double team. Pass to Watson. Driving in. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. At the elbow, it's Simmons. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. Left side, Ball. Down low. He can't get that one. Good work defensively by Hachimura. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. And that one's good. Hachimura.
Boy, you love to see that vision from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Spread the love, young sir.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's Ben Simmons putting the defense in a compromising situation, draws the foul.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doris, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history.
Releases. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Stolen by Brooks. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And when he's locked in on defense, Brooks is a force. Almost a one-man fast break waiting to happen.
Watson for 3. And the turnover again by Denver.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
The next ball timeout.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud and welcome the show-stopping, move-dropping Nuggets Breaker. Let's give another big round of applause for your Denver Nuggets Breaker.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Bane, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the number 2 overall pick in the draft. And that's really changed the landscape.
He hits the second from the line. 1:52 left in the third. Clarkson looking for an opening. And he drives in. Screened by Simmons. The shot from 20 feet away. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Here's Bane. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Pass to Garnett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Ben Simmons. For Denver, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws. And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Bane, no good. The Nuggets get their 7th free throw attempt here.
That's his second personal foul. 13.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Nuggets trail. .102 left in the third. He gets that one.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Screen by Simmons. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
41 seconds left to play in the third. And it's Ball penetrating. Pass to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Cans the shot from the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. In the corner, Reed with it. Out to the right wing. Pass to Watson. It's deflected. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. And we'll get going after this from... We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here is Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Here's Garnett. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Garnett, the screen. 6 to shoot. Iguodala outside. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Iguodala's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Iguodala at his best. A terrific drive. Gets to the rim with ease.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Ariza with the drive. And Ariza with the stuff.
Well, so smooth, so easy in pick and roll. Ariza reads the defense and takes what they give him.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Green. Rebound by Smith. Brooklyn with the ball. A 2-point game. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Iguodala. They get it back. Garnett, the screen. And here's Iguodala outside. On the wing, Iguodala. Beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Nets leading by 4. The drive by Brooks.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at Footprint Center in Phoenix. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Timeout called the Nets. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Boy, it's nice to see Ben Simmons catch a little rhythm offensively right here.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Garnett outside. And it's Kevin Garnett with the finish.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. At the elbow, it's Bane. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, the Nets for 2.
This guy is an absolute scorer from anywhere on the floor. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work in the mid-range.
Kicks it out to Garnett. Now Green. Garnett outside. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Garnett. Oh!
Listen, this guy's been able to pick and pop or pick and roll. He could write a book on how to finish.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From the top of the key. And Simmons slams it in.
You see the size of Ben Simmons on a roll situation, so effective at 6'10".
And Garnett has it in the corner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Showing again why he's a champion, rising to the challenge.
Nets leading by 3. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a wide open look for Payne. And the Nets, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
To the inside. Iguodala. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Simmons into the lane. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
First team foul.
32 seconds left to play here in the 4th. To the middle. They kick it out to Green. 5 to shoot. Pass to Garnett. And stolen by Simmons.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Carol, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
California love, ando por el West Coast, siguiendo la dieta, avocado toast, pero primero por la mañana, ticket de sigue la nana, I don't speak in English, americana, parezco modelo, francesa guyana, si fuera mujer, yo fuera Madonna, yo fuera Rihanna, implantando moda, Mariana y Silvana, sí. Vogue, Vogue, ahora soy modelo, fotito pa' Vogue. Modelos que salen en Vogue, Vogue, quiere que la lleve a Dior y le en Vogue, sabe que estoy con un Gold, sí, 787 que me mude pa' Marte va a ser el code, pa' Bunny no le va, es un misterio, Da Vinci Code, Cartier Rolling a toast, Cookie me tiene con toast, Dime, esto es lo que tú querías. Yo soy fino, esto es de galería. Tú eres un charro, Rocky de aquí, una porquería. Yo un campeón, Rocky Marciano, Rocky Balboa, Rocky Balbía. Tengo la ruta, tengo la vía, sí, tengo la vía. Los gastos de noche facturo todo el día. Tanta plata que me gusta que me chapen, por eso. Ustedes no saben lo que es estar en alta mar cuando siento cuero. Que los azafatas te en el cielo. Lo que tira el 500,000 en el. Por eso tu opinión me importa cero. Por eso tú estás 101 en el top 100 y yo estoy primero. Ya no son raperos, ahora son pocateros. Más que tú estás cobrando mi barbero. Estoy viajando en el mundo entero, ey. Nunca estamos secos. Primero llegó Verstappen, después llegó Checo. Si Pablo me viera dirá que soy un berraco. Ustedes hablando y yo los míos por Monaco. Nunca estamos secos. Están hablando solo, están hablando con el eco. El signo del dinero, ese es mi nuevo zodiaco. La familia está en Monaco.
J'avais 20 ans, je caressais le temps et jouais de la vie comme on joue de l'amour et je vivais la nuit sans compter sur mes jours qui fuyaient dans le temps.
Créeme, los carros de F1 son más rápidos en persona. Sofía Vergara es linda, pero es más linda en persona. Lo que tú hagas a mí no me impresiona. Es como meter un gol después de Messi y Maradona. A ti no te conocen ni en tu barrio. Ayer estaba con LeBron, también con DiCaprio. Me preguntaron que cómo me fue en los estadios. Hablamos de la familia y temas de millonarios. Digo, multimillonario. Digo, de billonario. Hace rato sin que me tiene la radio. Hace rato me quité del yo se lo de el audio. Uy, querido diario. Y me depositaron a los Grammy, nominaron. Otra vez me criticaron y ninguna me importaron. Ya sigo tranquila en la mía. Don Vito, Don Vena de los Beatles. John Lennon a mis nietos cuando muera les va a dejar sin terreno. A todas mis doñas la y a mi haters un F40 sin los frenos pa' que se estrellen, pa' que se. Rojo, blanco, negro, mate, ¿cuál tú quieres pa' que se estrellen? Pa' que se. Que pa' descansen, yo sigo en el yate, ey. Nunca estamos secos. Primero llegó Verstappen, después llegó Checo. Si Pablo me viera dirá que soy un berraco. Ustedes hablando y yo los míos por Monaco. Nunca estamos secos. Están hablando solo, están hablando con el eco. El signo del dinero, ese es mi nuevo zodiaco. La familia está en Monaco.
J'avais 20 ans, je caressais le temps et jouais de la vie comme on joue de l'amour et je vivais la nuit sans compter sur mes jours qui fuyaient dans le temps.
Ey, a veces quisiera quedarme pelo para empezar a josear otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego. Háblame de plata y de una le llego. Ey, si no hablamos luego, a veces quisiera quedarme pelo para empezar a josear otra vez y hacerme mío de nuevo. Mira cómo me muevo, mira cómo me muevo. Yo cambio el juego, saldo a nadie le debo. Ey, ey, caminando en la luna, Michael Jackson, Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Mira mis maones, no son de Paxson, no. Eso es pa' cuando yo estaba en la Kiri, ahora son Amiri. Los tuyos son los bochinches y yo no veo el wiri wiri. Ey, la pista está Hydros en Diablo, ya que Louis V fue BG que habló. Bien loco y ambló, tenemos una mafia, tenemos un complot. Carruso no te busco un eso en el... Ey, pero yo que me atrevo. Bajo donde amo, me compro una contigo la... Pa' guerrear no tienen los... Nah, no tienen los... Ustedes no son míos, ninguno los llevo, no. A ninguno los llevo. Ey, baja así los negro entero Tom Ford. Ferrari no me gusta Ford. A tu la tengo en... Debajo el confort, está feliz en su comfort zone. Trajo la prima encima un... Baby, tú andas con el que es y el que anda con los que son. Ey, sí, y yo ando con Beto en LA.